Hey everyone, it's Ryder from Skip. It's Wednesday, September 1st. Happy September. Important video today on EIDL news. We have new information on when EIDL 2.0 may go live, but we've heard that there is a delay, and we have information on when the new rules for this EIDL adjustment will go live. Plus, many people are asking about ODA Form P-022. I'll talk about that, and most importantly in this video, no matter where you are with funding and the EIDL process, approved and waiting a future increase, denied and waiting for reconsideration, or still waiting for an initial decision, I will have information that will help you, so be sure to watch until the end. And of course, do us a huge favor, give this video a like. This really helps us be seen in the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new, consider hitting subscribe. We do daily videos here. Thank you to all of you who left comments in yesterday's video, and most importantly, who left us reviews on the App Store, Google Play, and Trustpilot. You know who you are. If you have 30 seconds and want to leave us a review, I'll leave the links right below in the description. Let's dive in. Also, because it's September 1st, two new deals for you today. Number one, if you want personalized one-on-one support for your funding situation, including getting any EIDL questions answered, or other SBA funding, or other funding in general, including grants, lines of credits, term loans, we've opened up a few more one-on-one spots today. We're not publicizing the link. If you're interested in that, the link is right below at the top of the description. If you just want to use our app and our funding tracker to see curated grants, funding opportunities, you can go to skipgrants.com. It will get you the 50% off and 2 weeks free, so you can try for 2 weeks. First things first, ODA Form P-022 standard resolution. We've gotten dozens and dozens of comments and emails from people asking this question that you've either heard from your loan officer today asking this question, or maybe you've even seen this on your portal, ODA Form P-022. So I've asked a couple people at the SBA, a loan officer and a person in the administration, what's up with this? They don't really know. We've heard of a few people calling in and hearing that this is a mistake, that you can ignore this. So drop it in the comments here if you've heard the same thing from a customer support rep, that this was sent out in error. Again, we've heard both, that it's either sent out in error or the actual loan officers don't know what this form is. So obviously it's concerning if this is a bug that's affected people's portals. We are still waiting for firm clarification on this. As soon as we do know, I'll let you know. Okay, take two on this. We just heard back on this that apparently the SBA was doing some upgrades to their system and their portal, and part of this upgrade included the ODA Form P-22 standard resolution, which was ready to go live. However, apparently the form does not meet 508 compliance yet, so they had to pull it, but the deployment of the new system went ahead anyway. It's causing massive confusion. We just heard back about this, so I'm going to sneak it into the video today. If you're wondering, 508 compliance is shorthand for a law that requires federal government websites to be safe and accessible for people with disabilities. This law covers a range of issues related to assisting people with different kinds of disabilities. Nearly 20% of all Americans have some kind of disability. So apparently the form they put up wasn't fully compliant, so they couldn't make it live just yet. We can only assume they're working on fixing that as soon as possible, so it will be available for you on your portal soon. Speaking of firm clarification on when will EIDL 2 happen, we heard from a source today that there have been internal delays. Of course, this was supposed to go live on August 16th. It's now September 1st, so we're a little behind. The SBA now expects this to go live after Labor Day, okay? So next Tuesday, perhaps we will see interim final rules issued. Those interim final rules, typically a document that the SBA puts up on their website, which formalizes changes to the EIDL program. Among those changes, we expect a number of things. Of course, the EIDL loan limit of $2 million, new uses of funds. That's the timeline update. You can take that bit of news for what it's worth. Will it get delayed beyond that? Who's to say? It's possible, but it's already been delayed a couple weeks, so I'm hoping that after Labor Day is when it will be announced. Don't forget, if you want to check how much you are eligible for, especially if you've already received some funding, you can check our EIDL loan increase calculator on the Skip dashboard. If you have an account, just log in. If you don't have an account, go to EIDL2.com. You can add your email, then you can log in on the dashboard and see what your EIDL loan increase potential is. And while you're there, you can read our other small business posts. For example, if you're the 50% of people, according to our latest poll, that have been denied and are trying for reconsideration. Number one, yes, you should apply for reconsideration if you believe you have a strong case. We have a reconsideration template that's been used by over 20,000 people. It's right here under small business posts. We give some pointers and a link to a template that you can fill out and email back into the SBA. Highly recommend doing that. Second, people are getting positive results from reconsideration, so keep at it, keep staying patient. Thank you so much to everyone who drops the positive comments in the comments, because so many of you are just looking for signals and peace of mind. In yesterday's video, I talked about the good news that the IRS sent 4,000 tax transcripts to the SBA, so loan officers could review 4,000 new EIDL applications. Hopefully many of you are getting approved this week because of that. Speaking of, we also put up a new post, when will the Fed raise the interest rate? We go into how does employment affect interest rates and how would raising interest rates. That's on our app and blog, but one of the main takeaways is consider borrowing now if you can. Lots of things to consider, of course, specifically how much funding do you actually need when you look ahead 6 months, a year, and beyond. Only take what you think you'll need. It's not always a good idea to over borrow, but of course if you have big growth plans, many of us are optimistic, you want to take capital when it's cheap, but make sure you've mitigated some of the downside risk as well, so you don't end up holding a lot of cash paying interest on it without a clear path to paying it back. Okay, as we wrap today's quick video, here's the poll we put up yesterday. The unemployment rate is improving, but one question is, are you currently looking to hire more folks or looking for additional help for your business? Very surprising results here that nearly 30% of you say you are currently hiring. We thought it would be high, but not quite that high. 72% of you say you're not currently hiring. And we asked that in relation to interest rate because Fed Chair Jerome Powell is looking at this to determine, because the Fed Chair Jerome Powell is looking at unemployment and the economy more broadly to figure out what to do with interest rates and in particular when to raise them. That's today's quick update. I promised it'd be short and sweet. Thanks for giving this video a thumbs up. Remember, EIDL 2.0 sounds like it's coming right after Labor Day. EIDL2.com if you want to check your EIDL loan increase potential. And if you've had this ODA Form P-022 issued today, drop it in the comments. We'd love to hear. Share your knowledge right below. We're happy to have the largest SBA and funding related community on YouTube. Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.